Hey, welcome back to Integration TV. We're still in the honest corner. You know how it is, always bringing you amazing topics that change lives. So today we're going to talk about, it's a new year. Everybody's goal in January is to be healthy, fit, lose some weight, you know. That's the kind of life we're living, right? So this year, 2018, is, I think, the best year to eat healthy.
For sure.
So Idil Farah, who is a nutritionist and a health educator, is here with us, and my girl Ramla is still here with us, and she's gonna kind of chime in. We're gonna try the juicing thing again. We did this on Facebook Live a few months ago, and it was so popular. It was like, I think 45,000 people were watching that day.
Oh,
so the amazing thing is that people are interested in this. They just don't know how to go from Barris to Pasto to Khudar.
It's not as hard as people think. It's not. And I want this year for us to think about food as our medicine and our kitchen cabinets as our pharmacy. Like, food heals your body and it helps you fight disease and boost your immune system. And really, you should use it to enhance your life, get more energy, be more clear-minded, all of those things.
Does that mean we have to give up hilabari?
No, you don't have to give up anything. You have to just add and enhance. I say if you, 80% of the time, what you're eating is really what counts, right?
Yes.
Most day to day, if you are eating healthier options, so think more plants, like fruits and vegetables, wholesome foods like grains, like barley and quinoa and lentils, and you can have...
or ambulo.
Or even millet, which is in a lot of our food, right?
Sorry, say that again?
There's a
millet, yeah. Millet.
Is that a Somali word or English word?
No, it's it's not. Well, it's an English word, but it has a Somali equivalent.
Name. Okay.
Yes, which I can't remember, girl. But it's out there. No,
it's like an
you know,
show.
No, really.
A little bit.
Well, food is hard to like translate, but digir.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a big, and millet. Like I said, but what is it called? And anyways, when I remember, I will share.
Next segment.
But basically, all those foods, they keep you full. They have fiber, they have protein, they have minerals, they have vitamins, and they nourish you on a cellular level, right? So they're feeding you from the inside out. And food is information. Food helps heal you. It communicates with your cells, and then you see that in your skin, your hair. People who are trying to get beautiful, who's trying to stay young, start with your food, because this is what you do.
I completely agree with you. I think like food ages you too. If you're eating bad food, you'll look older, burnt out, 100%. Not healthy. So absolutely.
Well, food is exactly what you said. See, food could either work for you or it could work against you.
Absolutely.
So you could use food to heal, like I said, and to communicate, regenerate and strengthen, or you could use food to cause inflammation, breakdown, and aging. Wow. So you get to choose, right?
Amazing. So look at this. We've got avocados.
Yes.
Oh, ginger, my favorite.
Well, these are all the things that should make up a good chunk of your plate.
Okay,
right?
so do you go shopping like this? I've seen pictures of your fridge on Instagram. Like seriously, like I am impressed. This girl's fridge is like a garden.
Well, I didn't start off that way. I started off with the Barris and Pasto, but I started not feeling well. And so my doctor was like, you need to change your diet. Even though I was a practicing nutritionist, I wasn't so much focused on myself, but my like clients. And so what happened was, one day I said during Ramadan, I'm gonna start, this is the time to make changes.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be so focused on food. I'm gonna be focused on my spirituality.
Absolutely.
So I was eating only twice, right? So it was much easier to eliminate things. And I started making juices. And
this is a good thing to start practicing now before Ramadan comes.
Yeah, and
so like if you kind of get it in a routine, what do you think, Ramla? Like this is
so exciting for me. For me, one of my personal goals of 2018 is to gain weight, but to gain healthy weight.
Yes.
And now I'm at a point where I feel like, okay, this is a great place for me to start, but I don't know where to go. There's so many things.
Why do you want to gain weight? I'm sorry.
Why do I want
I've never heard this.
See, it's always there. See, we're all a spectrum. We're not always wanting the same things. I'm so glad you said that. See, I want to lose weight, but she wants to gain weight.
I would love to gain weight. I need like 20 more pounds.
What?
Wait,
this is after a baby, by the way.
I had the recipe for you.
Tell me.
You're gonna eat halwa every
Oh
day
my
for
God,
10
no.
days.
I've tried
And clog your pores and
Right?
your arteries.
I've
and
tried halwa, and I kid you not, the repercussions on my stomach.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yes, because it's
And the
just
damage is
sugar is
irreversible.
like a drug. What people don't realize, sugar
So
damages
bad.
your body
Yes.
and
And the
breaks
oil.
every single thing down. Well, halwa is sugar
sugar.
and butter had a baby called halwa.
Literally.
That's what
Sugar
it
and
is.
water had a baby
No,
called
sugar and butter had a baby called halwa because it's caramel.
and add the food coloring.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do they know? I
Oh
thought
no,
it's
they add
caramel.
Oh no, girl!
I
it's
did
food
not.
color. I learned that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's good to eat.
Apparently,
during
it's
eat
like a clear white,
Yeah.
see-through substance.
Well,
It's
you have
very
to like
unappetizing.
caramel is like sugar and
Once
butter,
a year
right?
is okay.
And then you cook it down, and it burns, and that's why it gets that
Yeah.
caramelly beautiful
Yeah.
color. But I didn't know they added food
Yeah,
coloring.
depending on what
So,
the colors they want.
Back to my goal, I do want to gain weight. I'm 100 pounds right now, 103 pounds.
Wow.
And I want to be at least 120.
But you look
because I
healthy
feel
and good.
Not very
Mashallah.
healthy.
I mean,
very unhealthy.
it all depends on how
Just
you
had
feel,
McDonald's
right?
before the
Okay.
segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Uber
Yeah.
Eats.
I
On
had
Uber
a juice. She
Oh
had a
my God.
McDonald's, and it came through Uber Eats.
And the whole time you're eating the burger, you're cursing it. I think you should enjoy your
I shouldn't
food.
be doing this. Meanwhile, I'm like,
So, where would you tell people to start? Like, how do
Yes.
you start this?
First
Like,
of all,
do you-
I want you to look at your health as instead of like what should I do? It's why, right?
Why,
Yeah,
yes.
right? Go be like,
Yes.
you know, I want you
see
to
that
go.
intellectually, I do know why, which is why I was cursing the McDonald's as I was eating it.
Yeah.
But it's like the steps are so hard and it's so time consuming, and like I go to work and the baby, and I'm just like, oh,
People
I'd rather
think
just
this is so much harder than it is. You have to cook, right? And you have to eat, and it's cooking
But
differently.
it does involve commitment.
It does, because what the commitment is actually changing your taste buds, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Making sure that you change. It's the mindset, right? So when people say I'm going to make a resolution to get healthy, it's not about like making grand goals.
Yeah.
It's about making bite-sized goals that
Yes.
you can be successful and form habits, right? So you go with like you do one thing and you get success. And then you get excited, and it's like when you lose the first 10 pounds, you're like, oh my God, it's happening. And then you're like at the gym and you're like excited about the whole
Yes.
thing. Same thing, right? Because I didn't start at this level, I worked towards it, right? I made my juices had more fruits than they do now. Like now it's a lot more vegetables than it is fruits, sometimes hardly any fruits,
Wow.
right? So it's the progression and allowing yourself and be forgiving, right?
Yeah.
So if you had the McDonald's, it's saying, okay, I had the McDonald's, we're moving on. Dinner is gonna be different, right?
dinner's gonna be different.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have like more
Dinner's gonna be
salad,
different.
and it's gonna have like some lean meat, or it's
Yes.
gonna have like I'm gonna have soup. It's cold outside. Today soup would be
Is
perfect.
soup a meal?
Yes.
Soup is a meal when you load it up with the right stuff. Like you
See,
can
I've
put,
always wondered. Somalis don't believe soup is a meal. Soup
It's
is
an
an appetizer
appetizer.
for the meal. You know?
right, but when the soup has everything you need, when it has the protein, like if you put meat in there, or even if you don't put, like for the ones who are vegetarian, they could put like quinoa, which has protein,
Soy chicken or soy bites or what?
yeah, like soy. I don't necessarily do a lot of like tofu because I find like for
But you're a
women
meat eater,
with
right?
their estrogen
Yes.
level, which is why I avoid it.
It's not
But,
good
like,
for boys, too.
everything in moderation, right? So
Yeah.
you have like you can put the soy in there. You could put sweet potatoes. I usually what I put in my soup is lentils, which we have right there. I put like a ton of
Are
vegetables.
those split peas? What are those?
Lentils?
No, lentils.
Lentils.
I've never had that. What is that?
I know it's
no,
amazing.
no, I've
I've
literally
never had a
never had
lentil
that.
soup.
No, you've
It's
never
so
had lentil
amazing. I
soup.
love that.
You had like it's.
You may not know it, but they sell it a
I-
lot places.
No.
And this is what?
This is quinoa puffs,
See, I
and
ate
it's a
this.
cereal. So you have it in the morning, like whether you have it in for oatmeal or
Yes.
and that's quinoa.
I've never had dark
This is the
quinoa.
tri-colored quinoa. So there's all the different colors of quinoa.
Really? I've only ever had the white.
Yeah.
Quinoa, I find, is a
What is
really
this
good
one?
replacement, and this
For
The
rice.
coconut
Yeah.
flour. So I can make anchero with this?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
You know what?
amazing.
Why
I
is
make
it better?
pancakes.
Yeah.
Why
Okay,
is it
so
a
for the
healthier
people,
option?
It's an option. You don't have to if you don't have gluten. If you're not gluten sensitive, you can have the regular flour. Just
Yes.
choose the whole wheat, right?
I see.
And then you could usually what I do is I mix that with some bananas, and then
Yes.
it sweetens it up, especially the ripe bananas.
Yes.
And then you go from there. You have your pancakes. And I've taught my child to expand her palate, right? So she could enjoy a regular pancake, or she could enjoy like a coconut flour one.
Interesting. So let's get to the juices, because
So
something that looks green must be good for you.
How do you set
It must
yourself
not
up
be
for
very
success?
tasty.
Right? How do you set yourself up for success? 3 goals.
Okay.
Eat more plants.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So start off with quarter of your plate being vegetables, then move on to half.
And not
Then
the
if
white
you're-
salad.
No, I'm not talking about starchy vegetables either.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the potatoes and the sweet potatoes and no. I'm talking
But those
about
are good for our winters, though. We need
but,
those comfort
But those
foods.
also are like really
Heavy, right?
heavy, and they turn into sugar in your body.
Oh.
Right? So you want to go for like things like
So much for those French fries you ate.
cauliflower.
Oh, I mean, I knew that was bad. If it was a
occasionally-
baked yam, I'd feel terrible that it turned into sugar.
But if you stop the guilt, you
Yeah.
will be more successful.
Yes,
If you
stop the
eat your
guilt.
McDonald's and enjoy the hell out of that McDonald's.
Thank you.
And move on, and then say, okay, I'm eating something
Dinner
I
is
else.
gonna be
really
better.
don't enjoy McDonald's. I think I enjoy it, so I order it and then I eat it.
And then
I'm
you're like, well, maybe this
and then I'm
wasn't-
like, it tastes like cardboard. I don't really like it. I never ever finish it, but like I like.
I
it.
make a mean burger
Do you make a mean
of
burger?
my own. Yeah.
I've never made a burger before.
Yeah, it's so easy. You buy the ground beef. You put your like garlic and your like
You know what it is? Somalis never actually have
Experiment?
like barbecues. We don't do our own barbecues and like bake our own
we're coming
patties
along.
and, like,
Somalis are like having some serious barbecues. I've been to some where,
We
I'm
have
where
like,
they made their own
and the
barbecues.
Barris comes to the
They-
barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why can't we make the
Lasagna,
Barris
chicken,
family?
basto.
The Barris comes to the barbecue?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, of
At Dixie
course.
Barris and Hilip Show.
Oh, yeah. My brother is a grill master. We have to have rice. I mean, we get Easter rice takeout, and then we grill all the meat.
But what I don't understand is
It's not the
why
same.
is Barris like variety is the spice of life, right?
Absolutely.
It's not complete without rice, girl.
Well, even if you're putting if quarter of your plate is rice,
Yeah.
is better than if like 2/3 of your plate is rice.
Okay, all the guys that come to the barbecue, the first thing they'll ask is they'll get their steak. Bris mayala.
Yeah. See.
It's a natural. Like, it's just a tradition.
But how are we gonna change that?
Slowly.
It starts with our kids.
Yeah.
Who you have to change their palates
Yes.
and expand their palates, right? But what I love kale because you can roast it, and when you have a kale salad, you need to massage in the.
Oh,
you
wow.
know,
Okay.
Yeah. But
So we're running short on time. So let's
go back.
What
So-
are the juices
so
that you have?
The juices I have here are celery, cucumber. They're kale. They have ginger, and they have apple and tons of orange juice.
That
for you
sounds very
guys.
refreshing, actually.
It is. It's for you guys. I like.
Okay, and what's
That's
that one?
The
Is that
same.
like a good summer?
Okay, so I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try it. Okay, let's.
But
so should we
have
shake
a,
it up?
Have a shake. Have a smoothie when
Yeah.
you want to add vegetables into your diet. Have a juice. Also
This is
have
nice.
salads.
You can label it too.
Yeah, you can label it.
This woman is an expert. Her Instagram is popping. I
Check
I
it
love
out.
your Instagram.
I love
mean,
it.
Your fridge is goals.
Yes.
kitchen
well,
is
it did
goals.
get like
Your food is goals.
But Idil's World, come check me out, folks.
Yep,
let's try
on
it. We'll open
Facebook
it.
and
Okay,
Instagram.
so
Wow.
Oh my god, that smells like
doesn't it smell like
it literally
a
smells
salad in a
like
cup?
a Somali salad.
Yeah.
Like I can
But you
smell
have to
the
think about
lemon.
it. This is your fruits and vegetables for the day. And
Wow.
it's a departure from what you're used to.
Yeah.
You know what? This is not bad.
But you can work your way towards this.
Okay,
right?
let's go for it. Let's try
To
it.
your health.
Cheers.
This is true.
Ta-da.
Okay, let's try
This
it.
is actually not bad at all. It has a little kick too.
It has ginger. I don't play with the ginger.
You know, the benefit of ginger is so big.
anti-inflammatory.
Yes.
Right?
It helps you lose
all
weight,
those
too.
people with the knees, it gets your metabolism going because it heats up your body, right? And it's antibacterial.
This is so good.
Right?
This is so good.
Antiviral. If you have a cold, I have the thing for you, okay? Lemon,
Okay.
ginger, turmeric,
Ah.
Turmeric.
and a little bit of cayenne
Turmeric,
pepper.
isn't that like hurut?
Yes.
So it works for more than
turmeric
just
is
goldening
so
up your
good for you.
face.
Anything that comes out of the earth is meant for healing.
Well, anything that can do that for your skin,
Including me.
imagine what it can do.
including you. We're all healing,
But anything that can do that for
I said
your skin.
including weed.
including weed.
Oh, girl. You know.
Well,
But
That's
now
another
there's-
topic.
there's-
Well, let's just say that some things we just don't talk about, okay?
But anything that can go in your body, can go on your skin and do that for you, then it can do that for your body as well.
Amazing.
Right?
I love it. This is so good.
Is there any sugar in this?
No. This is...
It's literally
I think you should drink faster. Look, I'm
if you go on my Instagram,
I'm a very slow
I was
eater.
making this and I showed all the steps and I took it outside and I put it on the snow. I was like,
What do you
and I took a
use? Do you
picture.
use a regular blender?
No, I
No, it
use
says
a
a blender.
Kuving juicer, but there's like spectrum of juicers,
A lot
right?
of people don't know about that.
Now, what about if people say...
Next
this
time we'll
is-
do one.
Yes.
Some people
Bring the
think this
juicer.
is an expensive lifestyle. Let's
No.
keep it real. I mean, when you got
Right.
7-8 kids, you ain't trying to go and buy organic
Right,
food.
but do you want
How
the
can you-
medical bills or do you want the expense now?
Well, healthcare is free in Canada, so let's
Right.
tell us how
Okay.
can women shortcut this.
Okay, so buy frozen.
Buy frozen. Okay.
Frozen it's like
I love the frozen
right
fruits
away.
in Costco. That's good.
Right, but it's frozen right when it's in season. So you're
Yes.
getting prime, nutrients preserved.
So that's
So
cheaper.
it's good for you. Buy the frozen can. Buy everything on sale. Make sure you're looking at your flyers and your coupons.
I love that.
Because really...
Do you guys have this app called Reebee?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
get all that.
I love that app.
Yeah, and you know what's on sale. And imagine, I love when I save. And then go to your farmer's
is
market
good.
because honestly, they make all the difference because you're getting it direct from the farmer. You're cutting out the middleman. You're not
Yes.
paying the grocery store's bills.
I love it. This is a great way to start. Thank you so
Oh my
much.
God,
Cheers
this
to you
meat is
guys.
amazing. Lovely.
You're watching The Honest Corner where we are having
What is
real
this?
organic juice.
Real organic juice. I don't juice anything but organic because
This
I
is
don't
like,
know all the other stuff.
honestly, kudos, girl. Your fridge and your lifestyle's goals. Here we go.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after these messages. Thanks so much for watching Integration TV.